Hello boys and girls and welcome to another cookery show with your chef, Nathaniel Washnick. So today I'm going to do something very luxurious in flavour. I absolutely love it. I'm not always a fan of pasta because it is very bloating. But today I'm going to do a healthier version, what I like. It is, well I say it's healthy. It's not as naughty, it's not full of fat, it's not full of anything like that, but it is luxurious, yeah? So there we go. Right, so basically, firstly, get your pan on, yeah? You can have fresh pasta or, like I bought, like zucchini. Or this, I think that's how you say it, is zucchini. But this is tagliatelle anyway. So, you best stop getting fresh pasta for this because it does taste a lot better, yeah? So this you'll find in the fridge aisle, near like pizzas, garlic bread and stuff like that. It's generally around there, yeah? The carbonara sauces and stuff like that. But we're not doing a carbonara. Something very similar but not as similar, yeah? So, all I've done is boil the kettle because you don't have to wait for your pan to get to heat. And it's so much easier. The thing about it being fresh like this as well, you can taste the difference. But not just that as well, if you're cooking in a smaller pan, you don't have to worry about snapping your pasta down like that, yeah? So there we go. Right, so get this into your pan. You'll need a big frying pan or a wok for the next stage, yes? So I hope you're all very well. Shout out to all my fans, shout out to everybody that watches me on YouTube, and shout out to everybody in It's Worth Talking About. I'm super excited. I'm going tomorrow for some training, to start training at college to be a mental health worker. So I'm very excited really. So, because in life, you know, especially with somebody that suffers from mental health as well, it's nice to put something back, but more to the point is, you can never have too many qualifications or experience in different jobs, yeah? Being borderline personality disorder, I've got like 7 personalities plus myself, so I do get bored very easily, in any sense. So, I find it's easy to have loads of different things, fingers in different pies. So, all you're going to do now, move you over here, my little loves, my little darlings. Let's put you there, right? And you're just going to give that a little stir of the pasta here. It might be better actually, if you don't fall. Oh, look at how pretty it looks. I love the lights behind me. It's really calming. Right, so you're going to leave that to boil for about 6 to 7 minutes, not 67 minutes. Yeah? And I shall be back in a second. And I'm back. So basically, you've got your pasta cooking here. Yeah? It probably won't even take 8 to 9 minutes because it's fresh. Yeah, but it depends on what heat you've got it on. So I'm going to turn that down. I don't want to overboil it. And what they do, the Italians, what they do, this is like a little tip that I'm going to show you, yeah? Right, what they do is they use some of the pasta water in the cooking, yeah? And that's what makes it taste so good, the Italian little tip there, yeah? So, and it's just a little cheeky tip, yeah? And it will make your food taste a lot better. Right, so bacon lardons, these are about between £1.50 to £2, dependent on where you go. So it's still pretty cheap. So, all you're going to do with these is just open your packet up, just like so. And what I've got here is my frying pan, which is getting nice and hot here. Yep, that's on. I had to touch it. I don't know why I had to touch it, because I'm a bit of a div that way. I don't know if anybody else is like that. Do it when the fire's on and I'm like, yep, I have to touch it. So all we're going to do is dip your cup in and get some of this pasta water. Put it into your pan. Now you can look this up if you don't believe me. People are going, oh no. Honestly, this is what the Italians do. I love Italian food, you know, and it is one of my favourite foods. Right, that's practically ready, is that pasta. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move that over there, because that can come back into play soon. Right. This is nicely boiling away. Put in your bacon lardons. Now a lot of people like bacon to be super crispy, which I am one of them people. But in pasta, sometimes you can get it crispy, you can get it all nice and crispy, but sometimes, you know, when you've got restaurants, they don't have it crispy and it's a bit, well, there might be certain bits you don't want and that's a bit too fatty for me. Take it out. And all you're going to do is you're going to let this simmer, yeah, just like so. Don't worry about the water and that, because it will basically evaporate, yeah, and it'll go into the meat as well. It gives it that Italian flavour, yeah. Gives it an extra something, yeah. There we go. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a tiny little bit of salt and pepper, yeah. That's me, and I know I keep going, yeah. I'm annoying myself with that. Right. Wonderful. Tiny bit of salt. There we go. See, like I always go on and I always say, I don't use much salt because it's in everything anyway, especially in pork and stuff like that. So if you don't like this, you can use chorizo, you can change it up. If you're vegetarian, you just use vegetarian options, yeah? So I do have a couple of requests that I will be fulfilling in the next week or so. I'll be doing a chicken parmo, because I know a lot of people like them. And I think there's a gluten-free, wheat-free, nut-free meal that I'm supposed to be doing as well for the guy who I actually do the videos for, which is worth talking about. His son obviously don't like all them things, so I'm coming up with something. I'm gonna make something, because a lot of people with intolerances and stuff, you know, like gluten-free and wheat-free and stuff, so I am gonna do my homework on that one, my lovelies. So there you go. Right, turn that one off and leave this to cook for about 5 minutes, yeah, and we'll come back. Right, so you've left them crispened, yeah? You've let them to crispen. Or you've left them to crispen. Bloody hell, I can't get the words out. Right, so all you do with this, put them into a bowl or a tub or whatever, because you will be coming back to these, but you'll be reintroducing it at the end. So there you go. Just like so. Get a tiny little bit more water for the pan. So just like so. There we go. Not too much. You want to keep these flavours in from bacon, yeah? Because you're going to put your chicken in now. So what you're doing is you're locking all these flavours into everything. Just like so, you see? It's like, there you go. And it'll go into like a glue pit, almost like a little syrup, yeah? It's like so. There you go. Right, and wash your hands. There we go. And now you're going to put your chicken in, yeah? So put them in as full fillet, just like so. There we go. And you're going to leave them to cook both sides fully, yeah? And I shall be back. And I'm back. So basically, look at your gorgeous chicken, yeah? All that beautiful, succulent. Right, what I've done is I've washed my pan out, like so. Put the heat back on. So I'm going to put that onto the heat. I am going to add a knob of butter, yeah? And finally, one small finely chopped onion. And you can do it with fresh garlic. I'm doing it with this garlic because I think it's just as nice, and it's really, really, really pungent with its flavour. Absolutely perfect. Just not messing about, so very easy. And it is super cheap. It's about 85p to £1, so it's not too much. So what you're going to do is add your knob of butter into your frying pan. Just like so. I shall show you. Move you back over here, my loves. I just want you to see the succulent chicken. Right, so you have a butter, just like so. Make sure it's equally distributed around the pan. Add one finely chopped white onion. Your garlic. Oh. There we go. Plenty of garlic. So I'd say about 2 cloves of garlic there, yeah? Absolutely beautiful. And that smell already is just immense, yeah? What you're going to do with it, the chicken's resting on the side, so is the bacon. You see it? Absolutely gorgeous. I think, do you know what it is when you're frying onions as well? If you're frying with butter, I think they smell so different. They really do. They're really, really nice. As opposed to oil. I think it's got that richer smell, that aroma. Oh my god, right. Season this. Just like so. There we go. These are starting to soften now, which is what you want. I love the taste of the onion and garlic. Oh my god. Right. And they're definitely softening now. So what we're going to do is we're going to start adding cream. Now you want a thicker cream, not a single cream, you want a double cream, yeah? Because it's just more consistent with this, yeah? Make it too runny and the consistency will be wrong. So I'm just going to pierce just around here, like so. Give that a good stir. Let this start bubbling. Don't have it on too hot because you will burn the cream and you'll also burn the onions. So medium. Like so, you see? And leave that to bubble away while you go chop your chicken, which I am going to slice it. I'll show you what I'm doing anyway. So I'm going to just like fresh parsley as well for the end. Yeah, you can put. Oh, sorry, how rude. You can put parsley in earlier on, but I don't, and that's not how I do it. And if you want to cook like me, then that's how you're going to do it. So just like slices like that. Yeah, nice, gorgeous slices of chicken. Very easy. Yeah, should be back soon. And I'm back. So you thickened your cream up. Your chicken is sliced. Like so. You've got your bacon already sorted, bacon lardons. So with this, right now, what we're going to do is, now I know people are going to get, if you like Italian food, you shouldn't have a problem with this. So this is Parmigiano Reggiano, yeah? This is Parmesan, basically. I picked this up from Morrison's, it's the best, it tastes gorgeous. It is a bit very pungent, but when you put it into the cream, it's not as bad, it's the smell more than it is the flavour. It's how you make it, yeah? So, I'm going to first add, I'd say about 400 grams of cheese, but I've added about 300, yeah? So, you thicken that in now into your cream. What we're going to do now, because that will melt very quickly into the cream because it's piping hot, is add your pasta, yeah? So, just like so. Get your pasta, like that. Pop it into the pan. What you want to do is you fold the cream into the pasta, yeah? Make sure it gets everywhere. Now, if you're like me, you always make too much pasta. It's one of them things. Just fold it in, just like so. Oh my God, it looks immense. Alright, so you've got a bit of pasta. I like to waste. There's more than enough cream. Tiny bit more cream. There we go. A good stir. Fold it in, like I said, guys. Might be easier to do it with tongs, like that. Make sure the onion gets everywhere, yeah? Just like so. Just like that. Wow. I can just smell it. It just smells so good, guys, yeah? I'm going to show you now. Need a tiny bit of pasta there, but it's fine. There you go. And you see now, look at that. Absolutely delicious, yeah? Right, so, I put it there. Hopefully it won't melt my phone because it's a bit hot. But like you see there. Right. The other bit of Parmesan I'm leaving till the end, you know, to top it basically, yeah. Move you a little bit because I am very freaked out by the oven blowing my phone up or something. There we go. Right, so you've stirred that nicely. What we're going to do is add your chicken. So simple. A little bit of cream in there. So you can see how big that cream is. I've used about 3/4 of it. You can see anyway. So actually, it says there on the side. So I have used 400 ml of double cream. That's clever, right? That. So if you're not good at measurements and stuff, that's even better because it actually tells you inside. That's pretty cool, that, isn't it? Right. Just like so. Make sure that chicken gets the cream in it as well. Oh my God. Last bit. Add your lardons, bacon lardons. Hold it all in. See? Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous, guys, yeah? Now, you pay about between £10 to £15 for something like this in an Italian. This has cost me, for the chicken fillets, probably about £1.69, yeah? I think it is from Aldi. Bacon lardons is less than £2. So we call that £3.69. With your pasta, about £1.50, depending on where you go for it. £3.69, so £4.20, £5.20. It's less than a tenner anyway to do this, and you can feed about 4 to 5 people with this, yeah? Or like I do, I can tub it up and I can eat it over the next few days. Or gift it to friends, yeah? And just so you can see it properly, look at that. Absolutely, bellissimo, yeah? So I'm going to put you over here, and I should be back in one momento. Another little quick tip really, so I I'm going to serve it with this ciabatta. You can pick these up from Morrison or most places. Aldi sell them on the bakery aisle. This is an onion and herb ciabatta. Absolutely beautiful. So it's going to be like almost like a garlic bread, yeah? I'm grilling it. I want it soft on one side and cooked on the other like that, yeah? So, what you're going to do with this, get a little bit of butter, just like that. A little bit of butter, just like that. You're basically buttering your ciabatta, basically, yeah? Just like so. Now, for the sexy part. I say sexy, but food to me is sexy. There we go. Yeah. Just a little blob on each, yeah? You know, there you go. Spread it out, just like that. See? And that's on with the butter, yeah? I'm gonna grill this. I've got a tiny bit of cheese left, so I'm not using too much because I am trying to keep down on the fat, which I'm doing very well at. Ah dear, but yeah, sometimes it's more comfort eating than anything. But we are getting healthy this year. I've been going to the gym, I've been training at home, so I'm a busy bee. So yeah, there we go. Right, so you're gonna grill this for about 5 to 6 minutes, yeah, depending on how hot your grill is and everything. So make sure it's on. And there we go. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna put a tiny bit of parsley on top, just for decoration as well. It will taste nice. If you've got chives, even better. Yeah. Scissors. Yeah. You can put it on after or before. It's entirely up to you. There you go. Just put them in the grill. Just like so. And there we go. Right, that's that sorted. And I shall be back in a minute when I'm serving up. And I'm back. So, there we have it. There we have it, right. So, lastly but not least, tiny little bit more Parmesan. Just on top. For decor and flavour. Tiny bit of fresh parsley. And there we have it, darling. Or darlings. A restaurant type meal on a budget, in your own comfort of your own home, and what you would have paid for yourself, if not more, double. I can cook the same, but at a bigger scale. Look at that. All of that still left. That will do another 2-3 plates, yeah? If you've got kids, it'd do even more. Because you think about it, if you had a big family like that, it's enough for like 2 or 3 kids, because they won't eat that much pasta. So you're talking up to like 6 people possibly here that you could feed for the same price or less than what you pay in a restaurant. So there you go. Hashtag come cook with me easy tasty meals. Hashtag come cook with me easy tasty meals 2. Hashtag it's worth talking about, and hello to all you in the mental health group, women and men. It's good to be part of this. I love it. Like I say, I'll be training this week to be a mental health worker, so I'm looking forward to that. And that's all really I have left to say. Thank you to all my fans as well. I hope you're all well. I am going to season my food. That's how I like it. Up to you how you do that. Fresh cracked black pepper. Right, so anyway, take care. Thank you so much for watching. I shall put photos up as well. Look after yourselves, and I shall see you soon. Much love.